Hello, Winterhold tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim with me, BlueAnkylo. So, it's been a long walk back, and I discovered something on the way. We can now run at an increased pace. Finally looked into that. Well, there is one more thing I want to do before I head in here and continue the story of returning the books to this guy. One of the mods I have for the skills and stuff, perks, that's the word, has some settings here. It's SPERG. One of the things that you may have noticed is you only get one perk point for every second level up. Right. I'm looking for perk settings. You can see some of the settings I have right now. I'm not really playing with it. But yeah, the auto perk basically automatically gives you a point for the basic apprentice, novice, expert, mastery stuff. So you don't have to put that, and that sort of counteracts the one. So the points you do get from levels up, you sort of specialize with. You automatically get the basic stuff just by leveling it up. There should be a place to reset perks. I want to do this once because I put a point into dual casting and I completely messed that up. Let's usually close the menus. Okay, so we do that. Should have reset it. There you go. When I put a perk into dual casting, I didn't quite realize what it did, and that was a mistake. So let's undo that. Reset perks. Good. And there will be an actual perk penalty, I believe. Perk reset penalty. Yeah. So we'll have like lower stats for a little bit, seeing as I turn that off. But you know, it's all good. So, skills. So now that I've got 3 perks again, yeah, like I said, you get one every second level. The problem with the dual casting from destruction, I actually had to look it up because it seemed weird to me. It does do it does more damage when you dual cast the same spell. But from what I can read on the wiki and stuff, it's 2.2 times damage. So, you know, sort of, you got 100% in each hand plus 20% overall. But it costs like 2.8 times the mana cost to dual cast if you use this perk. So it actually makes them less sort of magically efficient. So I decided I didn't really want that. I don't really use it anyway. I don't really dual cast. I like having different spells for different purposes. So for now, we're just going to go with the ones I had before. I think having more magic resistance is probably smart. And I think having more magic regeneration is probably smart. I was looking around at some of the perks. Some of them look really, really good. I think this is the one I was going to take. No. Yes. Because I'm trying to get into the hang of using wards against magicians. This one lets me recharge my magicka when I get hit with a spell. I think that's probably really good. And you can see my stats are decreased a little bit. So anyway, there's my 3 perks. We actually haven't taken any destruction perks yet because the ones I want are like really high level. This one looks really good, but it takes level 80, skill 80. Actually, I found most of the destruction perks aren't super good. The stuff from the main line, the auto perks, they're always good. You know, more damage, less magicka cost, more tomes. But the perks I really want are actually in like restoration and alteration trees. I don't want to spend too much time here, but just a normal spell you can kind of charge up. I think magic resistance will be possibly good. Efficiency, like as duration, so anything each rank in a school reduces the cost of spells in that school, so that's good for all magic. Like some of these look, I don't know, they just look really awesome to me, so I'll be going for more perks into those besides destruction, even though, you know, I'm prioritizing destruction mostly. Anyway, enough skill stuff. Let's turn that quest in, and then we're gonna have to try to buy some new spells, I think. I guess I have to follow him in. We did pick up quite a lot of treasure on our trip down to that last dungeon we did last episode. So we'll be selling that and replacing stuff this episode. I need to get some like passive armor spells. Oh, speaking of that, that is one thing I wanted to show you. One of the things I'm really aiming towards, and I need to start using more alteration, is this one. Magic armor spells never need to be recast. So we just cast one, and when you're not wearing armor, they're also way better. So I really need to get some sort of magical defense spell, and get that perk at level 40. So that will be really, really good, I think. That's my plan. I'm not going to use like heavy armor. We're going to be a pure mage, and we might do a little bit of enchanting or a little bit of alchemy perhaps, but the main thing will be using our spells. Destruction, restoration, alteration, maybe conjuration. I don't know. Illusion's more for like sneaky thieves and stuff. It's not really, probably not what we're going to be interested in, even though some of them look pretty cool. Okay. All right, yes. The librarian. I think he's like on the way to sleep or something.
Yeah.
Here's your books. Here you go.
Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece.
Barely.
Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant.
Thanks, Urag.
Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting?
Okay.
Did you read it yourself?
No, I didn't have
If I
time.
recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir.
Mention what? Just the name of the book?
And here, I suppose you've earned these.
Thanks, Urag. I suppose I should have read them at some point, but I was lazy. Let's just see if he'll buy anything from us.
Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything. All
Looks
right.
like I got a few books. So he will certainly sell us many books and some recipes. Wow, he gave me a lot of books. I don't know what, but like by default, the 60 plus value ones are almost always a skill book that give you +1 skill, right? So it might be worth picking that up. And then we'll see what he will buy. He'll probably only buy books, yeah. Alright, well, let's have a look at the books we've got. Inventory, checking out our... Wow, we have a lot of books. I think he must have given us quite a few. Okay, what's this? Illusion! Whip-de-woo, don't care. How about this one? Already read it. We'll have to sell... Actually, that's what I should do. I should read all these and then sell them. And by read all of them, I mean click them once and then close them. Yeah, that's how it goes. Black Arrow. I must have picked up some in the last dungeon. We already have that. I don't really want Ray's Zombie, but I guess we'll learn it. Oh, is there a little eyeball? Does that mean I've already read it? Destruction! Yes, that's a good one. Yeah, okay, so I've figured it out. Level up. Beautiful. Restoration? That's good. I suppose it might be smarter to save these for the really high level skills, like once your skill's at 90, and then you get a free skill point without having to, like, you know, kill stuff. But, whatever. Oh, right, this is another quest. Right, so that's the Rebuild Helgen quest. I'll try to not sell that, because that has kind of the rules. Alteration, good. I need to get that to 25 or so at least, so I can get that basic half-price spell thing. I have no idea what that's about. It's very expensive, but they didn't give me a point for it. Enchanting, good. So he just gave me like a +1 skill in all the magic stuff, basically, it seems like. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Thanks, buddy. Alright, so that's all our books. Is there an eyeball by them all? Recipes? You have to hold on to those, I think. No, it might add them. I don't know. I'm not really into alchemy right now. You have to eat an awful lot of ingredients before you can start doing stuff. Urag's note. Okay. Maybe that's the special books I'm supposed to pick up. Yeah. All right. And then a writ of sealing. Another forbidden quest. All right. Be bound here, Jurek, murderer, betrayer, condemned by your crimes against realm and lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever, and the charm which you bear sealed by our ward. Alright. Well, I'm glad I looked through my books before I sold everything. Alright, Urag, how would you like to buy all my old books? I don't have anywhere to store them.
Your hands are clean before touching anything.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
We need to go to Whiterun eventually. Alright, here you go. You can just have all this stuff. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. The only one I'm going to keep is the Helgen one. I'm pretty sure. I've already got those spell tombs. We're just stealing all his money. But it cleans up our inventory so much nicer. There we go. Alright, and everything else seems to be special. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Alright then.
So, what is our main quest now? Yeah, something in Whiterun. We'll get there eventually. Cryptic message in Sarthal. Oh, I must have completely missed that. So that was a quest I could have picked up during the very first mage quest. Okay. Need to go back to Tolfdir. Guess I'll need to find... we're starting to get a lot of quests. We will go back to Helgen and do this eventually. We'll go to Elsewhere and do that eventually. Another, like, mod quest, basically. And then those are the little miscellaneous ones. Join one of the factions, stuff like that. Okay. So the only other thing I really want to do is find some new spells while we're here. Do you think I can remember the guy that sells the right spells?
So
blah, blah,
wish
blah.
to master the arcane arts.
Finis, what do you sell? What books do you spell? What is this? Conjuration, I guess? All the different conjuring things, yeah. That's not the right stuff. Can I steal your money? No, I'm not going to be a crook. We'll make our own cash. I don't think money's particularly hard to get in this game anyway.
You know,
so.
they say knowledge is its own reward.
Oh, your illusion. I can tell.
All right, then.
I can just read it. We're not going to buy illusion spells. Feralda, you are destruction. Good. Also, how much does this cost?
But I won't be held responsible for what you do.
Yes, teach me how to be better with magic. 380 is pretty expensive. I'm not really that rich. I'd rather have spells right now.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
I'd also prefer selling you some junk first. I picked up 29 of these robes. Well, you know, we'll sell 21 of them. See, it won't take long to sell them all. Alright, that's why I picked them up. They have a pretty good weight to value ratio. So, what kind of spells do we want? Let's sort by value. We could get another Fading Blast. I assume getting a new one won't really help. Let's see, 6 magic damage is not very much. Even Flames is like 10 points per second. Our basic 3 spells are already better. Traps, yeah. We could get the basic mid-range stuff. I'm not seeing any of the cool, like, well, that might be a mod item, a mod spell, I don't know. I suppose I could just pick up Firebolt, Ice Spike, and Lightning Bolt, just the sort of the second level spells of destruction. There you go. And these might be like even, I think these look like they might be part of the mods. Multiple Fireballs, Mark of Death, that's kind of cool. That only works if you're undetected. Okay, that's a cool, like, sneaky spell. Fracture. I think I'll just stick with the ones I've got right now. And we'll get to the cool stuff as soon as I can find it better, I guess. I don't think I like scrolls. I think I'd rather just sell them, honestly. Look how much money they're worth. We're going to use those. So let's sell her some more. Actually, yeah, let's get rid of more of these robes and stuff. We're going to stick with... I'm currently equipped with the Destruction Robe, I guess, so we'll stick with that. Smithing, we're not going to worry about right now. Oh, sorry. She doesn't have enough money. 183. I wonder if it's... There is, like, robes that regenerate magic faster. I wonder if I should just stick with those. Also a good idea to keep some of these to enchant later on, I know, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I just want to clean up some inventory space. And maybe get trained in. Let's see. We'll do our level up. I think I was deciding to try to get a little bit more health, although it is minus 10 or 20 or something right now. I have to be careful I don't die. Although more magic obviously would be good. And no perk point. We need one more perk point. One more level up to get a perk point. Oh, that was an accident. How did I do that? I just talked to her and it just automatically paid that. Oops. Well, we got trained in destruction magic. I guess it could be worse. So, 34. Is there anything that we're like about to unlock, I guess? Or is there any perks I really want? I don't want to spend too much time here. We got to get going. I already spent half an episode just messing around. So tell you what, you keep your money. I want to get alteration spells. I need that mage armor and stuff. Do you sell alteration? No, that's Uruk, sorry.
What now?
Did we ever find the alteration person? That is a good question, actually. We've been to Finis. Finis was so this one's got conjuration, destruction, and illusion. We need to find restoration and alteration. Maybe they're up here. Sergius. Enchanting. No, still not the right
One
one.
of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Not interested in enchanting or alchemy. You're probably gonna be alchemy, right?
Restoration is a perfectly valid
Oh, restoration's
form of
good.
magic, and don't.
Yes,
So
let's
you wish to master the arcane arts?
let's have a quick look, see what she's got. Wards and stuff too. Our current ward is just a normal ward, right? Oh wait, this is different. This is okay, we definitely got to look through the restoration stuff. I forgot about some of this. I think we have a lesser ward by default, right? We have the basic healing spell. We have brimstone. Or no, that's got the eyeball. I wonder if I don't have that healing spell. Fast healing is just a one-time cast. Pretty sure I have healing hands and all that. I want a better ward. I'll buy that. Sense resistances. Nice. We're going to want that later on to figure out what they're weak against. Cool. Slay living. Wow, there's some cool stuff. Let's pick up fast healing. And let's try to... I just got to get some of those alteration spells if I can. Do you sell... No, you're Sergius. That was enchanting. So all we've got here is enchanting and restoration. Shoot. Maybe... Did I never find the alteration guy? Top floor? No, that's just outside. I'll tell you what. I'll put a cut in the video until I can find the alteration guy. I'll just look around and hopefully find him, because that's the only one I haven't bought anything from yet so far, I think. See you in a minute. Alright, well, it took some wandering around, but I did finally remember why I can't learn alteration spells from anyone here. It's because that's Tolfdir's department, and he's not in the college right now, so that's my own mistake. The good news is I should be able to get there fairly easily. I think the quest is to go to him right now, and the quest is over here, so maybe this is the way we're supposed to go. I was looking for him in all the different rooms and stuff, and then no. So that's the solution. Talk to Tolfdir. Oh, they got the giant ball here. Good for them. Yes, very nice, very nice. I'm sure it'll be safe, right? Hey, Tolf.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Alright, so yes, he can teach me some new alteration stuff. What I want to see is
So you
his
wish to
books.
master the arcane art.
Yeah. Alright, so what has he got for me? I want... Well, that's cool. Movement speed increase. Let's pick that up. Caster's armor rating. Sounds good. And hovering lights. That sounds useful. Feather fall. Certainly. We already have a mage light type spell. Stolen flesh. These are probably like advanced versions of the stuff I already bought, which I might not even be able to cast yet because I'm pretty horrible at alteration. That's cool. Protection from various types. Open basic lock. There we go. I don't want to use my lock picks forever. I want to use magic. We're not going to be thieves or pickpockets or anything like that. Wish for a magical effect. Now that's cool. All right, we're gonna get to all that stuff before long. Oops, I forgot one thing. Let's try to get back a little bit of our
The
money.
key to wards is
Yes,
that
yes,
they
yes.
take time to charge. It's always
let me sell.
spells and incantations. for
I'll
those
figure out
who
wards
cast
soon enough. All right, let's sell the rest of our stuff to make our money back, seeing as he's got all of our gold. And then we should be good. Woohoo! No more messing around, Blue. Smithing, necromancers. Oh yeah, that's that 75% magicka. I'm not sure if it's a better than cheaper spells and 50% or not, but we'll just sell it for now. Conjuration and another travel cloak I've got. 2, 3 there. Spare hood. Got 2 rings. I think, can you only equip 1 ring at a time, I think? Pretty sure. So we'll just get rid of all that stuff. And I was talking about getting rid of some of my, I mean, geesh, look how much damage that does. 150 fire shock. That's a lot of damage. Ice Spike's not so special. We can cast that already, basically. Maybe I should hold on to these for really tough bosses or something. Harmony I don't care about. Sneaky stuff. Alright, that'll do for now. Alright, good. Let's just quickly learn all of our spells. Bam. Now we have a huge number of new spells. I'll probably have to sort out favorites after this so that I can, use them easier. But for instance, what I want to see is like most of these alteration spells. Okay, this stuff needs to go out of the way. It's blocking up my view. Restoration. Which is the click for alteration? This one. Okay. So cost 4 per second. So I'm just curious how this works. Like, oh, okay. So you just cast it and you move faster instead of using sprint like that. You just hold the spell down and you move it extra speed. I like it. Okay, that's pretty handy. I like that one. Candlelight. This was like the basic level. Pretty cheap. It'll last for about a minute. Good. So that'll help in the dark caves. I should have had the extra dark mod. I might install that still, seeing as I can just cast Candlelight. In fact, that probably is a good idea. It'll look nicer. Featherfall. Oak Flesh I was curious about. 40 armor points for quite a lot of magicka. Okay, that's probably smart. That'll keep me alive a lot longer. And then I can open basic locks. Okay, cool. We're starting to get some cool stuff now, I think. Clairvoyance. Yeah, we got lots of good stuff. All right, so let's get the quest going here. Now that I've wasted most of the video.
That means something.
Oh, you're Stenvar. Sorry, I want to talk to
Lead
Tolf.
on, then.
Tolf, dear, my friend, my pal.
Education is never appreciated until after the fact.
Would you mind just giving me a level
I
up
can
here?
certainly share a bit of what I know.
I'd like to get it to level 25, actually. Yeah. The reason for that specifically was that'll make alteration spells half cost. So, I just spent all my money. Pretty sure that should have just automatically auto-perked it. Let's have a quick look. And I'm going to pick a little bit more health. Yeah, more health. Probably going to run with that spell, so I won't even need stamina. Yeah, and you can see here, I now have alteration spells half price. That should, make it a little bit easier to get around. Okay, is there anything else that I can get now? I might even save this perk, because I'm like, I don't know if any of these things are really good. We don't have bound weapons yet. We're not really summoning stuff right now. I probably... Actually, there was one in speech, I think I was reading. What do you think? 5% more skills for everything? All my skills would increase a little bit faster. That's not a bad perk. Let's pick that up. There we go. So our skills will increase a little bit faster. Yeah. Okay. I've come to talk to you about books.
Does he have information about our wonderful...
Well, maybe we'll let this episode go a little longer today. We found the Night of Tears. I didn't even read it because I don't have time for reading.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal?
Totally.
Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details.
Neither do I.
I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing
That's a
I've
bad
ever
sign,
seen
my friend.
before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the
Look, it's a
markings.
floating,
They're quite
glowing
unlike
ball.
anything we've seen before. David, Bremer, Jacob, even Falmer. None of them are a match.
It looks like
Quite
trouble.
Curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of
Definitely
experience.
not.
But can you feel that?
Nope.
This marvelous object. It radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before.
Okay, buddy.
Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have
Out of my
more
way.
information soon.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude.
Get out of
It is
here.
urgent that I speak
Stupid
with your
ass.
associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're
Indeed.
involved in serious research here.
Yes, we're talking about
Yes,
magical
I've no doubt of its
glows.
gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Anti-gravity, actually.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity.
You tell him,
I
Tolf, dear.
suppose we'll continue this at some later time. When
Indeed.
we can avoid interruptions.
Like
I need you
you.
to come with me immediately. Let's go.
I don't know about this.
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation.
You're not my boss.
I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here.
So would I.
More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically.
No reason.
So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Yeah, why are you so concerned?
I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law.
I don't trust you.
They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
I'll follow you this once, but be warned, Uncano. Your time is waning. You could also hurry it up a little bit. We don't have all day here. What I want to do right now, because this is definitely going to be smart, I'm going to want oak flesh and... where was that speedy one? The grace one, yeah. We're going to want that for sure on the quick bar. Alright, let's get moving.
You are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
We'll see. He had a pretty good habit of just teleporting and freezing time back in Sarthal, to be honest. I don't think you could stop him if he just did that. What if he does it again, in fact? And then... yeah, I already know how this is going to turn out. You'll be... don't even worry about that guy.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
Thanks for stopping time. Yeah, there's this jerk following me around.
It is good to meet you in person.
Okay, no problem. So, I already know what happened. You just froze time. I'm not stupid. Like, what? The main question is what's going on.
I merely wish to talk to you.
What's what I'm here
You've
for.
given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance. And attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed.
Oh, sorry, I was in the
I
field.
believe it is due to the very source of our concern.
Trolls.
This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it.
Yep.
The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen.
Sure.
The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
I already tried lightning in it. But I agree. Well, the typical question here is, yeah, if it's so dangerous, why don't you do something? You're the one that can stop time.
I'm afraid it's not that simple.
Oh, psh.
You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished,
But couldn't you
I will
just
be
stop
leaving your
time and
college.
then move the orb?
I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Oncano.
Yeah, he's
your
back there
former
somewhere.
associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
Aren't you acting by telling me about things? Yeah.
As you may have
It's a
learned,
form of
this
acting.
object, the Eye, is immensely powerful.
Sure.
The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
You're being particularly vague. But okay, I'll help.
Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order.
Well, this is a form
but
of
I will
action, like I
offer
said.
this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college.
Very
His
well.
perception may be more coherent than ours.
The Ogre of Dunlane, you say?
He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different.
Oh, good. Well, why should I
I
trust
presume
you?
you refer to Oncano's distaste for the Psijic.
Not really, I just don't know who you are.
The Tholmor
Why
see
should I
our
trust you?
order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm.
Another pretty vague reassurance there. Well, I'll tell you what. I trust you more than the Thalmar.
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide
Thanks for
you with
nothing.
further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part.
I suppose
Now,
stopping
I'm afraid I
time.
must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
Well, you're the Archmage. Definitely want to be on this guy's team if the Archmage didn't even notice that. Hey, Savos, how's it going?
I'm not sure what happened.
It's a mystery.
A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves.
He was just standing right
I
there.
hope we didn't offend him somehow.
He did.
Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed.
Yes, yes. Very strange. Don't suppose you've heard of the Ogre of Dunlane?
Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject
Tolfdir, you say?
Conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss.
Yes, certainly we won't.
Now, if you'll excuse
What is
me.
the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you
Slap
want?
him right in the
There's
face.
been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to.
Alright, we'll let them have their little girl
I
fight.
apologize if I have.
We gotta go find Tolfdir, obviously.
We will see about this.
See you guys. Tolfdir will probably be out there having fun with the orb. You out here, Tolfdir, playing with the orb? Oh, you're actually outside. Okay, let's go find him. We gotta at least get some progress done this episode. Ah, lovely old Skyrim. Wrong button.
Greetings.
Hello, Olivia. Something or other. So, did I go the wrong way? I wonder if I'll get a... I think one of the things the mods do is when you have that mage armor on, you actually gain alteration skill by getting hit, kind of the way light armor and heavy armor skills work. I think that's something new. Alright, Tolfdir. Oh, you're just hanging out in here with
still need some help.
Brelnia.
If you can spare the time.
Yeah, old man. It's a little bit suspicious. What are you doing in here, buddy?
Always encouraging to see the younger generations.
Oh
embracing
no.
education.
Yeah, that's how it is.
The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after our own.
I think you look too much, my friend. Anyway, we have work to do. Ogre.
Oh, now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked.
Okay.
Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you?
Sure, but where is this Midden?
Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there,
Oh,
please do
you
be
mean
careful.
there's monsters. Okay, well, thanks. No, we're not giving you any hands.
Take care now.
You're on your own, buddy.
No one's heard from the Physic Order in so many years. Hard to believe one would just suddenly show up here.
Sure,
I
it's
still
nothing.
need some help. If you can spare the time.
You got enough help
Education
from
is
that old
never
man.
appreciated after the fact.
Alright, so let's just follow the quest marker. That's the easiest way to find stuff. It's funny, the episode I learned how to use running, I also learned super speed spell. Okay, so apparently there's this little thing here. Anyway, sorry for not quite getting to any action this episode. I got caught up with skills and spells and hey, you're looking snowy, my friend. And quests. So anyway, next episode will be more action-packed, I promise. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you have enjoyed, and have a great day.